Welcome back. If you're a parent who wants your daughter to learn leadership and life skills while having fun at the same time, you should seriously consider enrolling her in a Girl Scout troop. They're an over 100-year-old organization, a worldwide sisterhood that challenges girls of all ages and backgrounds to be their best. And here to tell us more is Agenia Clark, the CEO of Girl Scouts of Middle Tennessee. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, it's my pleasure. You were a Girl Scout. You've come up through that organization in many different ways, haven't you?
I have, and never imagined that one of the ways that I would be a Girl Scout is as the CEO of the organization here in Middle Tennessee. But I love that I'm able to take my experiences as a child. I was a Brownie Girl Scout as a child. Then I transitioned through life. The next thing I know, I'm my daughter's Brownie Girl Scout troop leader, her and more than 20 of her best friends.
Wow.
And had a lot of fun doing that, and was always actively recruiting co-troop leaders to work with me to help these girls have a wonderful experience, and they did. Then here in Middle Tennessee, I was a volunteer at the Girl Scout Council at the board level. So I volunteered on a board committee, I volunteered on the board, I volunteered as the board chair, and now I'm an employee. So when I add it all up, oh my, I've been a Girl Scout for a long time, probably now close to 30 years of active Girl Scout engagement. And I will tell anyone, once a Girl Scout, you're always a Girl Scout. So I just feel like it's a continuation of an experience I had as a child that was really important to me as a child. And I've just been able to continue that in my adult life. So I feel very fortunate.
Absolutely. Well, it's obviously an organization you believe in, and a lot of people do. It's been around over 100 years. And I'm sure that the mission has stayed the same. And what is that?
Yeah, you know what's fascinating, just hearing you say that about the 100 years, is that for every child we work with, they will probably tell you we're just a day or two old. Because while the mission has been pretty much consistent, and that is to help girls build confidence and character and courage and make their communities a better place, we haven't strayed away from that. But what we have done over the 100 years is change how we help that girl have that experience. We've had to. So for instance, when I was a Brownie Girl Scout, I will never forget, my favorite badge that I earned was my sewing badge. I was so proud of that badge. However, girls aren't necessarily out running around learning how to sew anymore.
Not today.
But you know what? They're interested in entrepreneurship.
And that's where you all are geared towards now.
Exactly. So we have programming in entrepreneurship. We have programming in the arts, but we also have programming in science, technology, engineering, and math. So what we've had to do is to meet the girls where they are. And in their classrooms, they're learning about these things. Their families are hearing about these things. So when they want to come to Girl Scouts, we need to be able to say that we are part of this trajectory as well. That's how we've changed in that time.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, what are the ages? How old do you have to be a Girl Scout?
Well, we'll take a girl at any age. However, the official Girl Scout programming is for girls in grades K through 12. So throughout the 39 counties of Middle Tennessee, we work with any and all girls in grades K through 12. And as you can see from the two vests that we have here, you know, it's still fascinating that in grades K through 12, girls are really interested in learning about different things. And no two vests or no two Girl Scout sashes are alike. And we partner with other programs in our community to give these girls a really rich experience. It's not only what we have to offer, but it's also what the girls are interested in. So that makes it even more fun.
It really does.
It does. It helps us to know that we are, you know, we're not only exposing them to the things that we know about, but we're letting them explore and letting them learn about the areas that they're interested in their community. I'm just looking at the back of this young girl's, you know, vest, and you know, the American Indian heritage.
Yes.
So apparently that was something that she was interested in and pursued. She's clearly done a lot of work in business with her marketing and business plan.
Yeah, that's right here on the front.
Badges. So it's just a great way. And the beauty of what we do, research has shown over and over and over again that girls thrive in single gender environments.
Is that right?
So that's why Girl Scouting has been around for 100 years. If you get a group of girls together and someone's going to have to lead, someone's going to have to be the co-leader. Well, we know either way it'll be a girl. Someone's going to have to put together a team. Well, you know your team will be girls. So the research supports that even after 100 years, it's that single gender environment that give girls that
yeah,
and that's what we're still providing.
And you're a sisterhood. I'm sure anywhere you go and you run into another Girl Scout, it's immediately bond.
You know, I have to say it's not a bad thing. So we are often referring to the sisterhood, but I will tell you the core strength of that sisterhood starts at this age level. It still warms my heart when you hear about girls that have gone off to college, have graduated, gotten married, and the girls in their Girl Scout troop are still in their lives.
Wow.
It just goes on and on and on. And like with my family and I, when we moved from this community to another community for a short period of time, I had to find a way for my children to connect with other children. I immediately got my daughter in a Girl Scout troop, and she felt like she had never moved anywhere. So it is an amazing sisterhood, and it can give you a circle of friends from kindergarten through life.
Absolutely. Well, you know, a lot of times when we think of Girl Scouts, one of the first things that comes to mind are cookies.
Oh my gosh.
And we know that they do great work in the community. But even when they go out and they sell cookies, that's a great learning lesson for them.
Well, there are a lot of things about that one little box that I don't think a lot of your viewers may be aware of. First of all, it starts with the package being an opportunity for the child to participate in a program. This program is designed to help them gain the skill of confidence by walking up, saying hello, looking you in the face, smiling and say, would you like to buy a box of cookies? There are two answers there, yes or no. If the answer is no, then you know what? You step up your sales skill and say, well, if you're not interested in a box of cookies, maybe you would like to buy a box of cookies for a soldier. Because what we do with this program is just not about the selling of the cookie for the girls' troop and treasury, but there are lots of organizations that would love to have a box of cookies that they're not readily accessible to them. So we have a great partnership with Fort Campbell where we provide cookies to them as a part of our Gifts of Caring program. We love every year that they want to come back and partner with us again on that. So girls learn sales skills, they learn confidence skills. I mean, just the act of asking someone to buy something from you. Okay, we all know what that's like.
Yes.
That's always a nervous moment. But managing that experience, that box represents a lot for these children. And the better part is girls like in these two troops here, they are able to raise money for their troop treasury. And with that, they're able to sit down as a team and decide how they'd like to use those funds.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, how much,
yes.
How much fun can that be?
Exactly.
You and a group of girls saying, you know what, this summer, we like to use those funds to go do this, or to go do that, or to do service in their community. And that's what this cookie program does. So for each individual that buys a box of cookies, they really have to close their eyes and just visualize the number of lives they're going to touch in addition to that one child they just bought a box of cookies from.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
It's wonderful.
We got 30 seconds.
Yes.
In a nutshell, why should someone be a Girl Scout?
Anyone who has a daughter that they would like to see her be an asset to her community, whether it's their church, the civic center, civic duty, that's what we're looking for.
Thank you so much
You're
for being
welcome.
here.
You're welcome.
I want to thank my
Pleasure.
earlier guests as well, Judith and John, and thank you for watching. We'll see you back here next time.